G'day, this is Owen from the pub test. We're jumping into a war selection game and I am going straight in. Now hopefully I have fixed the sound so the game sound isn't too loud. I'll wait to see what's going on. Now this one was sent to me and someone said, Owen, check this game out. And we got the Man of Adam. Oh, someone wants to surrender. We'll get rid of messages. They said you've got to check this one out. So that's what I'm doing. Don't tell me that I've been stitched up because it's looking like we've had 2 players drop. Okay, so now I'm thinking, let's just check. Let's go back to Fog of War. So this was a 6v6. That would be about right. Now we've had 2 players from one side drop, which then would mean, I would say that the other side, I think, feeling fairly confident about themselves. But what can happen with these games is, if you, and this is what I'm hoping, I have not seen this game. As I said, someone said, Owen, check this one out. But I'm suggesting maybe the team down the bottom here might just go for a wild old strategy. Well, let's have a look. And who do we have here? We've got the quadruple dot in the, this is odd. This is Sunday. This is bright pink and purple. And then on the red side, well, again, that's more brighter, pink, purple. So these 2 colours are very much the same, but we've got Desi. It's going to be Desi, because that's how it's going to be. So it's going to be Desi against Quad Boy. Triple dots. Now on the other team here, we do have Rejoice. Now they're not rejoicing over the fact that 2 of their team have dropped out. We've got Bib. Well, call him Bib. And then the strong red team down the bottom here. Adam, we have looked at before. Did we only... Oh, no. There's a team here. So we got Ferry Galtum. So we got Ferry. We got CG. Ramses. Ah, and there's the other player. We got Larequin. That's all I'm going to worry about saying. And thank you to everyone who has so far tuned into this channel. It's early days for this channel, and I do appreciate the feedback. Some people said that, look, the sound's too high in-game. Overbearing to the commentary it was, and so but I think I've fixed that. But if you see any little tweaks that need doing, then absolutely let me know. There's nothing too much that is really out of the ordinary just yet, so I hope this isn't a total stitch up, because we got 6v4 at the moment. Definitely lots of workers being built. You're the boar. The boar has seen a villager. That single villager is off to the races, but here comes the boar. The boar is saying, you don't come... Oh, no, they got away. Oh, I was thinking that villager was in trouble, but it's actually trapped. It's going to try and go past the boar again. Just putting in a warehouse. That's fairly brave, because you would know that your enemy position can't be that far away. If we... That is our barcode. Not really barcode. Oh, they've seen. Oh, are they on the same team? Ah, no, they're not. Ah, so they have not seen where the enemy is. But you'd have to think, if you were this far down on the map, the others can't be that much lower. So pushing out to set up a warehouse here, it's an interesting strategy. Well, let's get rid of that Fog of War. Whoa, what do we have happening? Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Let's have a look. We are going in with the Worker Rush. Now, you are probably one of two camps here. You're finding this really exciting, or you're sitting there saying, what dirty, dirty play. How dare they cheese? But in all fairness, it is 6v4. You got to even up the numbers somehow, and I know you can get annoyed when you get rushed in this similar way, but it is possible to defend. But I don't know if you can defend against this many workers. They are running past the temple, but if they turn around and go for that temple, or is it the altar that they've only got to take down at the moment? If it's only the altar, says the temple not upgraded. Oh, we got another lot of workers joining in. Now we have 3 sets of workers tearing across the map. They must be looking for another quick takeout. This dude here, he is not happy. He's just throwing those rocks. He's just pegging it at him. He's not enjoying the cheese. But this is... let's just... Could this win the game? Let us find out. Now, these guys know about it. And have you reacted? That is the question. Which way are the workers headed? Are they going to come around to mind? I think I missed mind in the introduction. I do apologise. That is where they're headed, but they got a tiger coming at them. The tiger's just got that many options. He doesn't know which one to take out, and he's just following him in. Oh, he's like, look at all this feed. I better get back to where I started from. And start all over again. But here we go. And this is on. We got some rock throwing guys, but they got absolutely no hope. We have taken out 2 players with this play. 3 lots of workers. We got a bit of a worker fight here. One by one they're going down, but we're seeing another attack here. But this is just... Oh, this is the Elder House. So they had upgraded. So Mind was not out of the game just yet, but it's not too far away because there is nothing defending the Elder House. So this is going to go down and very, very quickly. Look at all these workers. Who is next on the list? So we have evened up the numbers. It's now 4v4. But they're not rushing home to start rebuilding. Going across the map. Now what have the other team learnt yet? That they've got to get some defenses going. Here is another Elder's House for La Requiem. We see the workers. That was a bit brutal. Now they've run past. They've run past Ramses. They probably didn't see them. Let's have a quick look. Yes, they didn't see Ramses. Ramses was just tucked away in the corner. But the Requiem is now starting to put in some static defenses. We've got observing towers coming in, and I'm assuming that they'll be able to shoot out a couple of arrows. These are Asian workers now, so they're upgraded. But we still got 3 lots of workers coming into this particular town centre. They haven't seen it yet. Are they just going to keep on running? Have they missed the location of where our player is? No, we've seen it now and we're going in. Let's have a look at this elder's house. And we've got upgraded workers. Let's just see if we can focus in on this. How the upgraded workers go against this massive forces. Oh, and the observing towers are shooting out arrows, so they're thinning out the numbers. But the house is almost down. The Requiem is having to go in with the workers to start repairing, and look how quick that is repairing. So I think we're going to hold here. I think the Requiem has managed to do so. And did a player just give up? That is now my question. Look at these workers at the back. One by one. They're going down. So this has now been held. So what is going to happen from here? We are going to find out now. Did we have a player drop? No, they are still in the game. But no workers at home. That could be problematic. We do have workers down here, but now their economy is absolutely smashed. Forces coming out here down the bottom for Adam. Now they were not involved in this worker rush. And our player down here, I think they were. Pretty sure they were. Adam has decided to go and attack a boar. Down it goes. We do have 4v4, but I think the top team have the advantage because they... Or is it 3v4? No, 4v4. Our 4th player is up here. No, they're not. I missed that. They're taken out, so it's 4v3. Okay, that could change it. Because with Adam down the bottom being able to build up, there is a possibility. There is a possibility that they might have the forces to be able to push across. Now, they don't have to worry about getting attacked from the ocean. Oh, but look here. Ferry has got some forces. If they just push out, I think they'd have a good chance at least taking out our player here, because they're still sitting on the altar because they're only just rebuilding because of that early worker rush. That was an all-in play and you had to get all of them by the looks of it. I don't know, what do you think? Who is going to win this? It's 4 players down the bottom against 3 at the top. 2 of the players down the bottom definitely have resources restricted because they're still building up their workers, but the top team are not pushing out. If it were me, yellow here is just doing a bit of Sim City by looks, just chilling at the top. Do not see any military buildings. And what do we have over here? We're building a couple of barracks, but no, nothing really punching out of them just at the moment. Just slowly. So Adam has decided it's time to go. Let's follow them in. Up to our blue player. And this will be easy to call because we've got red v blue. Big mammoth. They've come across a ball, that poor ball. Too many of the Pokey Boys, but 4 of the Pokey Boys have gone in early. Haven't waited for the rest of them. We've got some workers just not responding. Getting absolutely, well, that's the way to greet someone. Say, look, we're just coming to visit your town. And let me poke you with a spear. But the cavalry has arrived just a little bit late for those workers. But let's see how the cavalry go against the spearmen. Except our blue player here. Ferry has managed to bring some spearmen in as well. So that's going to help out. Pull the spearmen back from going further up the map because the amount of cavalry here need to be accounted for. I think Adam's getting the lead, but there's just too many cavalry coming out. If there was no more production, I think Adam would have had that, but more and more cavalry are appearing on the field, and down goes the spearman for Adam. And now, if I am Ferry, I'm pushing out. I'm not sitting back to defend because that's giving more time for the other people to build up. What has Yellow got going on? Still no barracks. The villager rush is not going to work now. Here we go. La Requiem has decided to come down and go and visit Quadruple Dot. But the old tiger, they're not worried about him. A bit too late for the tiger to be of any useful effectiveness to slow down an advancing force. These guys, they are just spearmen, but they are upgraded a tiny bit. And now we're going to be in and amongst it. But does Quadruple Dot have any military forces? The workers are being attacked. Being chased off the food. Now, our player here, La Requiem, really needs to take a victory here to even up the numbers because Yellow has not started building any military forces, and that will put them way, way behind this game. They need to get a victory here to bring it down to basically a 3v3, because effectively it's a 3v2 at the moment. But all the workers have come home, and they've just repaired that house, and now they're turning around and they're taking on the spearmen. And the spearmen, well, they will be stronger, and they will take out more of the workers, but there's enough workers there. Or are there? Strike that. La Requiem is taking down Quadruple Dot. Is there anyone left to repair the house? I don't think so. And I think we are going to see a quick stab attack on this Elder House. Get our worker here for Quadruple Dot. He's just watching what's going on. He's not mining stone. He's not repairing the house. He's just sitting there, thinking to himself that this is, yeah, just of interest. Bit of fun. This Elder House though is not going down. And it's being repaired. A little worker at the back. Well, are these guys doing repair? And it looks like they're mining. Could be a glitch. They decide to take out the throwy Rocky dude. That will help. Down it goes. So now we do have serious repair. So maybe they were repairing because that house just was not going down. And now we see the 5 workers there smashing out the repair. Whilst the other guys, the pokey guys, are trying to take out the house. The repair work was happening just at the same time. We've also got action happening down the bottom end of the map, which we need to go and check. We've got cavalry coming in from Ferry, taking on Adam. Adam, I think, is in trouble here. Got some arrow dudes at the top, some archers. The guild hall now. We've got a fair technology boom down here for Adam. Let's go over and see what's happening. It's still not going down. It's crazy. Stuff is going down for Adam down the bottom corner of the map. There goes the food production. Let's see what is happening for Adam and his production. He's got virtually no forces left. We now have 0 population. I think we are seeing the end to this game. So we have that early villager rush. It did not do all the damage I'm sure that they would have liked. But we do have... Oh, hang on. We've now got heavy knights out. And we've got a few of them. And off to the races go the horsemen for Ferry. Being chased by the heavy knights of Adam, but they've turned around. They're not going to give up this spot just yet, but the heavy knights, a little bit slower moving. The forge would probably stop the heavy knights being built if they can get taken down. And it's going to go. And now will the horsemen then turn around and start attacking the heavy knights? Yes, they do. No, they don't. They're running away. The heavy knights can't keep up with them because they've got all this extra armor. So if it was a horse race, you know who you're going to have your money on. But obviously, the horses there is not what they're worried about. And now, La Requiem has obviously finished taking... No, they haven't. But nothing can be built now for Quadruple Dot. There's no point in keep taking it out because production has ceased. They can't get any more workers out. So the Requiem is effectively out of this game. Yeah, it's looking like old Bib here. He might have just run out of workers as well. Rejoice is rejoicing. Do they have any force, any military buildings? Yeah, we've got a few barracks, but nothing coming out of them. Let's go back down. So the horses are coming back in for... That is Ferry. These heavy knights just coming across. These horses don't want to take that fight, but... Now coming in, we got some spearmen. All the forces for Bib are running away. But the worker rush that had happened before, it's not going to happen again. They're now surrounded by the cavalry. And there goes Bib's workers. The last of their forces are just about to go down. I'll just confirm that. They got 31 somewhere. Few fishing ships. Excuse me. sure that the Requiem really needed to do that. I think old Bib is out of this game. And look at our yellow player. He's just drawing happy faces on the map now. They've really built up a town. Getting keen. Just upgrading. Is there any military buildings at all for them? I don't see one. This is just a defensive military, economic building process happening. Look at Rejoice. Well, they're bringing out some spears now. I'm confused here. Very confused indeed. So, Requiem is just taking out random buildings, but this is still standing. Horsemen decide to take on the Heavy Knights finally. This is the last stand of the Heavy Knights. So down here, we got Adam against Ferry. And look at that, the Heavy Knights are shortening up the numbers of the horsemen real quickly. So if they got backed up with spears, there's still Heavy Knights amongst them. They're getting low on health though. They may not last too much longer, but they are dealing out some damage. They just don't seem to be going down, but the horses are. The horsemen, I should say, because they're all horses. One lot are just way more heavily armoured. The horses are trying to run around, but the Heavy Knights are just catching them, and the horses have to go, and we still left with 4 Heavy Knights. They did some serious damage. But now where are the spears? Where have the spears gone? The horsemen have disappeared off into the distance. Here are the spearmen. Are they going to come into play? These guys are upgraded now. The Azaps. They're not just spearmen. They got these long, pokey blades. So let's get down to business. Now the horseman just ran through Rejoice's town and he's just sitting outside. Now other units are heading home for the Requiem. Goodness, which way is this game going to go? I mean, yellow I still have not seen with one military building. Requiem is starting to get their forces further down the map so they can just send them in so that... And Quadruple Dot hasn't given up. They still got their Elder House. They've decided to build a little lookout here. Shoot out a few arrows. They just... This is slightly insane. They're just not giving up. And by holding up the top team here, they might just be buying time. Surely the bottom team can't win from here. But what is it about this Elder House? Why has it not gone down? They somehow got some special wood. Old quadruple dot. See, even this tower has taken a while. We will see. Everything seems pretty quiet on this side of the map, but they're trying to repair this tower and then turn around and start attacking the spears, and we got one down. I think Leroequian has looked away somewhere. Even though that was going down, we decided to do a repair on it. But we've got the defense has come across. Rejoice! Quadruple dot will be happy and rejoicing that the cavalry has arrived. Even though they're not cavalry, they are not on horses. They may as well be. Are they going to take down these towers? Well, look at these towers. They look like they're metal. I mean, not metal, brick. They're going down pretty quick. Which makes me wonder what sort of wood were these other people building with. Reinforcements are now arriving for Leroequian, so we got Rejoice trying to hold the line. But these two outpost towers are causing a serious amount of grief. They're going to take down one, though. They decided that is the focus, and they've done it. This is absolutely insane, because now Rejoice is going to take down this outpost. Or tower, it is. Quadruple dot is still not out of the game, but as the forces are arriving for the Requiem, Rejoice is just saying, happy days. Going to take you down. They need to mass up, not come in like one in single file, one by one. They really need to just hold them back for about 20 seconds and come in en masse, though. Rejoice is just focusing on this tower, and therefore their guys are just being attacked with their backs to them, and we are seeing them slowly get wiped out. And this tower, I think, is it gonna hold? This is gonna be close. Is it gonna go down? Because Rejoice has more forces coming across, and it holds by virtually no health. It's got 10 health left. And the Roekrian is still trying to get this Elder House for quadruple dot, and it's just not going down. By comparison, this outpost too, what is this wood made of? It's just taking so many hits to do anything. But we do have more forces coming in for Rejoice. And this could again extend out how long this particular little outpost, this tower, holds. But we do have the counter-attack here by Ferry coming in on Rejoice. We got some serious cavalry now. We got the heavy knights for them too. And our mill, well, it will go down. Do they have to worry about these outposts, these towers, whatever you want to call them? I think they can just focus down on the main chambers here and win this. And is that the plan? I'm not 100% sure. No, they are going for the towers. And the workers, that makes sense, because if the workers start doing the repair, you won't get that house down. Surely this is the game now. And this was a crazy game. first serious worker rush I have seen, and it did some damage. And then it settled into a regular game to an extent. But as we are seeing, the numbers, you'd say, well, the top team had the numbers, but they really didn't, because we have not seen a force come out of yellow at all. Not a one. Have not seen a unit. I think red. Red is beat. So this is it. So a good game, and thanks you to the person who sent this in. Said give this a look, Owen. Put it on the channel and see how it goes. I did enjoy that one, and I am still working on getting some more games of all types as well, not just War Selection. No, I know a lot of you out there do enjoy the War Selection, so I am going to keep on casting these ones. I've got so many more things planned on this channel as well, and live streaming is a work in progress. Don't want to rush into that until I am ready to go live. But thank you everyone to all the support you were giving this channel already. It is, yeah, amazing. Really, it truly is. I quite enjoyed this game. Hope you did as well. So if you feel inclined and you want to support a bloke who's trying to get a bit of a run here, doing some casting, and maybe if there's anyone out there who needs a caster, let me know. And particularly if someone else out there, you're a good observer, or you're a good caster and you want to do a collab, I'm open to those suggestions too. Also, drop me a line. But all the support so far is genuinely appreciated. Thank you so much. And if you're into true crime, you can check out my main channel. And why on earth is this Elder House not going down? Yes, and that is the pub test, where all things true crime related will get discussed. Think here down goes Rejoice. They will not be rejoicing. But will we ever see this Elder House go down? And there we go. And that is it. That is good game. Thank you so much to everyone for watching. If you still hung around to this point, I'm pretty sure our orange player is out at this stage. Yes, they are. So thank you, and until the next one, be kind to one another.